a question? Does somebody tonight have a question? Yeah.
Thank you. So in our beginner class, you had us do our set kind of like with gibberish or just any other thing but the words that we had for our set.
Yep.
I didn't really understand the logic behind that. Could you kind of explain where that comes from?
Sure. Well, it came from, I don't remember who taught me that. Somebody a long time ago, and then I applied it. So, you guys all know that about memorization. Okay, there's two different kinds of memorization. There's running over the words a bunch of times till you have an internal dialogue, or in pictures, sounds, and feelings. And so then you memorize your words as you see the pictures, and it prompts you to practice and say the words that you need to say, because some jokes need to be said a certain way, and there's certain actions that maybe need to be taken. And then it's flexible. You can have fun, talk to the audience, go in and out of your show. It's flexible. Internal dialogue is not. But it's a matter of people feeling safe. They know they can control the words by putting it into internal dialogue. You have to look down into the left to access that with the eyes. So to keep people from doing that, I will say, do my rehearsal process. And of course, they go home and go over the words because they still think it's about the words. And it will get stuck in internal dialogue, okay? And I want, and what's the most important thing about stand-up comedy?
Relationship with the audience.
Right, so I want your attention on the audience. And if you're doing internal dialogue, you cannot do that. You can do it and look through the pictures and have a relationship and have your attention on the audience, etc. So, as one of the ways of breaking people of that when you're at home to know that you've put it into internal dialogue, I have you do your show in gibberish. Now, some people can go, they can do that. Some people can't kind of turn language into gibberish. So that's why I say, just say blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. It takes away your words, okay? And it also, because you have to see the stuff, see it, hear it, feel it, in order to get. Otherwise, what you're going to end up doing is going blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, because you're trying to stick with the words instead of immersing yourself in the sensory world of your material. And so gibberish really points it out. Now, the other thing that once you get away from internal dialogue, when you see the pictures and stuff, we've talked about this before, is that picture, sounds, and feelings will actually autonomically generate your behaviors. Okay? And that's the other reason, is that 55% of human communication, 55% of human communication is body language. 38% is vocal tone. 7% is words. Words is the least effective way that we communicate with other people by far. 93% of our communication is body language and vocal tone. That's why you can watch a sitcom or some kind of show in another language and generally pretty much know what's going on. Language will always give you the details. Oh, they're talking about a coat instead of a shirt or something like that, okay? So when I make you do gibberish, then if you're seeing the pictures, hearing the sounds, what people are saying, the sirens or whatever it is, and the feelings are coming back up, okay, that will automatically generate your behaviors. Your vocal tone will change along with things, and your body language will automatically kick in. So those two most important things for communicating. And the words, you need to practice saying them in relationship to the pictures. You still memorize the words after a fashion, but not in internal dialogue. It's in relationship to the pictures or the sounds or your feelings about it, and then that, whatever that is, that prompts you. So what I'm doing with that particular exercise, the gibberish, is I'm completely taking away your words. And when I do that, I find then that people must mostly resort to pictures, sounds, and feelings for them to remember their show and communicate it in body language, vocal tone, and words to the audience.